Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin. For those of you who have not been here before, welcome to my channel. The last video I put up was my top 25 ranking of my eyeshadow palettes, and I mentioned that I wanted to do a March Madness Sweet 16 kind of playoff challenge with my top 16 palettes. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I will insert the bracket that I made again here. So with the way that kind of tournament seeding works is that there's multiple, number one seeds for all the different, kind of the way they have the tournament set up, and then they, play up to the Sweet 16 and kind of narrow down from there. So you have, I think it's 4, because I think it's Northeast, Southwest, I believe is how they break it down. But so there you have like 4 number 1 seeds, number 2 seeds, etc. Since we're only doing 16 palettes, we have just 2 1 through 8 seeds. So I just am, anyway, so this is what we're doing. So I am going to do the first 2 palettes that we're gonna compare, or I guess have, battle against each other, is the Moonspell palette, which is technically a 4 seed, and that is going against the Norvina Volume 3 palette, which is a 5 seed. So I'm going to do one look on one eye with one of the palettes, one look on the other eye with the other palette, and just kind of decide from there which one wins and moves on. And it's, the way that they were ranked is, which palette I like overall, but I think I'm going to try and just have the winner be whichever look I like better. And I'll try to be fair in the sense of, like, if I'm going to try and do, a look with shadows I haven't used before, I'm going to do that for both palettes. If I'm going to do a look with my, my favorite kind of go-to look from the palette, then I'll do that for both palettes. So it's a little bit more fair. So for these 2, let's see. So we have Moonspell and then Norvina Volume 3. So on Moonspell, my go-to is this purple row. So I think I kind of want to go with that because I haven't done a purple look with that one in a while. And then Norvina Volume 3, I've only done like fun, exciting looks. So I don't know if I really have like a favorite look with it. I did one on my sister that I really liked. Maybe I'll copy that. I want to be fair. It's hard because I haven't used every shade. I don't have like a favorite. So maybe I'm a liar. I might do some. I'm just going to try and do like my favorite shades, like what I'm just naturally drawn to in this palette, without trying to make it, super creative and out of the box, which is the same thing in the Moonspell one. I just do the purple row, which isn't, it is what it is. So I'm gonna say which shadow I'm using as I'm using it, and I'll try and remember to tell you which brush I'm using, but I'm not gonna explain techniques or anything like that because I don't want this to be like a tutorial video. I just want it to be like a quick, this is what we're doing type of thing. Okay, anyways, let's get started. Before we get started, I always forget to say this. Please like this video, leave a comment, tell me which look you liked better at the end of this, which one you think should have won, and if there's an overall palette you want to see win the whole challenge, what your favorite palette is, that would be a good time. And then if you're not subscribed already, I think you should. We have fun here. All right, so now we're gonna get started, and I'm gonna do the, let's do Norvina Volume 3. I'm gonna do the lower seeded palettes first so that, I don't know. I don't know if that is an advantage or not, but we're just gonna do that. So I already have my face makeup done. Normally I do my eyeshadow first, but we already did our face makeup. It is what it is. So, okay, so with the Norvina Volume 3 palette, I'm gonna go in with this, tapered blending brush from Sonia Kashuk. I'm gonna take B5, and I need to remember to only do this. On one eye, so we're gonna go. Also, if my eyelids look a little pink, that's because they got stained from the Huda Beauty Pink Neon Obsessions palette. I used that yesterday. Okay, this is a little bit more orange. So I'm gonna actually take the same brush and go in with C3 now. It's a lot of pigment, so I'm gonna wipe my brush off. I said I was gonna explain techniques, okay. Okay, so I probably should have showed you which shades we were doing. So we did B5, which is this one, and C3. And when I look at them from this angle, they actually do look very warm, but when I was looking at them this way, they just didn't seem as warm. I don't know. They're not like, whatever. Probably should have swatched them first since I didn't remember what they looked like. Okay, we're just gonna keep with the warm theme, and we're gonna go in with E2, and I'm gonna do that just kind of on the outer portion of my eye with what brush? I'm actually gonna go in with this BH Cosmetics Crystal Zodiac Collection number 6 brush. See, it's kind of like angled. This is ending up matching my shirt actually pretty well, which I was not going for. And we're gonna build up E2 a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna get smart about this now, and we're going to swatch. So I'm gonna swatch C1. Oh, that's pretty. And D2. Okay, that was a terrible swatch. So I think we're gonna go D2 on the lid and C1 on the inner corner. I think that's what we're going with. And I actually remembered to bring product to wet my brushes, so you're all in for a treat. I'm going to use the well, first I'm using my Morphe M167 brush, and then I'm putting the Morphe continuous setting mist on it. So I'll show you guys. We're going to go D2 on the lid, and then C1 will be on the inner corner, and I'll use a different brush for that. Also, I decided to just do the eye shape that I do with every single time I do my eye makeup, because I didn't really have a go-to sort of color scheme, and it didn't feel fair to like be like, oh, let's try a different color scheme and then like a different shape, and really just set this one up for a failure. So anyway, that's why we're doing what we're doing. All right, and then I'm going to go, I'm just gonna take like a flat shader brush. This is another Sonia Kashuk, just a small eyeshadow brush. And I'm gonna take C3 and just kind of put it in between that's, what is it, D2 and E2. It is pretty. It's just kind of boring. Which maybe I should just recognize that I am boring. That's why that was what I was drawn to. So I just took this BH Cosmetics. It's from whatever collection that looks like that, and it's number 11. And I'm just patting that C1 shade, that lighter glittery shade, on my inner corner, which is adding, you know, something to this. I want to give you a fighting chance because I know I really like that purple look, and I don't think this is enough to win it. Also, side note, the shimmery shades in this Norvina Volume 3 palette get all freaking over the place. Let's do, I have an idea. I don't even know if this will add a lot, but maybe it'll spice things up just a touch, just a bit. More exciting. I'm just adding I'm just adding E4 on this ColourPop. Ooh, what number are you? Doesn't say. I think this might have been a free ColourPop brush I got. It just looks like this. It's not, it doesn't have a number or anything. Yeah, that's it. That. And then I'm taking that same Sonia Kashuk brush just to marry those shades together. That's better. Okay. Well, I guess we'll put liner on. I'm gonna do my eyeliner and come back because there's no way you're gonna be able to see me do my eyeliner on camera. If you hear people talking in the background, that's my boyfriend and his brother playing Fortnite. All right, so I'm taking this BH Cosmetics, it's the 106 brush, and I'm putting E2 on that. It's like a tiny little detail brush, and I'm just gonna put that on my, oh, you know what? Shit, hold on. Okay. And then I'm going back in with that Sonia Kashuk, the small eyeshadow brush that still has quite a bit of C3 on here. Oh God. It had more C3 than I was expecting. Okay, so this became a very smoked out look very quickly. All right, so I'm gonna wipe off, and I use this is like a little color switch thing. BH Cosmetics had one, I got rid of it. This one's just a cheap one I bought off of Amazon. The one that most people use is the Vera Mona. I honestly, the lid's gone. I don't know. It's just these like little black things that you just rub your brush on, and it's like a quick color change. Anyway, so I wiped off C3, and now we're taking B5, and I'm going to try and blend that out a little bit more. Okay, and then what's the one? Oh, I'm gonna take that same ColourPop brush with the E4, that yellow shade on there. I'm gonna just put that around the outside so that this all kind of blends together, the top and bottom. Oh. I think I'm gonna do lashes and like mascara and lashes for both eyes at the same time. So we're just gonna move on to the other eye. So let's see. And now we're gonna go in with Moonspell. So we're gonna take Page on our ColourPop E15 brush. Oh, actually, this one's really growing on me. Like, it's really pretty. But like I said in my last video, I am a hell for purple eyeshadow. Okay, so we're gonna take, this is a no name, I've had this brush forever. It's just like a, not, it's kind of like this Morphe M321 brush, but like taller. That's the best I got. Now I'm going in with the shade Sabrina on this taller version of that Morphe brush. And really I'm deepening, this is kind of like the same, it looks like the same eye look, but really I'm gonna go in with shimmers all across the lid. I just like to deepen out my outer V to add more depth and dimension, and I do that on basically any look. Even if I did like a halo eye. Oh my gosh, I have the same Morphe brush twice. Although this one looks different. They're both the M167, but one's like, do you see that? One's like a tiny bit bigger and like more rounded. But they're the same number. So I'm using the smaller version of that, I guess. Okay, and then we're gonna wet it. All right, so this is Prue, Piper, and Phoebe. And Phoebe's the one that I did last time. Okay, I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to actually take more of Paige on that ColourPop brush, and we're gonna go all over the lid with it. All right, and now we're gonna wet it. We're gonna wet this Morphe, the M167, with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I'm gonna get Phoebe on this brush. Just, do you see that? Is it reflecting blue in the camera? Because I freaking die every time. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. So I'm probably gonna actually I want Paige to be a little bit built up more a little bit in the crease, so I'm gonna go back in with that same ColourPop brush. Okay, so then I'm just gonna clean that brush off as much as I can. Okay, and then we're gonna blend that out since we don't have any additional product. Also, this low-key turned into a tutorial and I didn't mean for it to. Okay, so now we're gonna take the Morphe M326 brush. And I'm gonna put Prue on this inner corner. I don't know if I'll need to wet this. Prue's a little chunky. Like, I just feel like I'm like an intergalactic space queen or something with this purple. You know what? Let's just take, yeah. I'm gonna put Prue. I'm tapping Prue very lightly, like all over the lid, and then I'm gonna go back in with Phoebe on the finger too and just kind of build that up a little bit more. I have purple liner that I could do in here, but I don't feel like getting up, so we're just gonna do basically the same thing for our eyeliner. Be right back. All right, this is the Sosu X Kaylee SK06 brush. we're gonna do Paige and see if maybe we want to add Sabrina in later, but I kind of want to keep this lighter on the bottom. Okay, so now I'm gonna actually smoke that out. Okay, so it's the It Cosmetics, it's a crease brush, but honestly I really like it for like smoking out stuff on the lower lash line because it's fluffy but not huge. So I'm not putting any product on this. I might add some here in a second, but I just want to blend. I don't know why I did that, you guys can't see. My wings don't look great, but we're gonna just put lashes and eyeliner on, or mascara and lashes on, and then move on. All right, so these are the two looks. what do you guys think? Which one would you pick to win? It's difficult. So I actually was kind of a hater on this one at first, but I actually really like it with liner and lashes. And then this one is a fave of mine. One thing I didn't think about is that I did sort of my favorite look on this one, and if I pick it to keep going, like, I'm not sure. I mean, I like the other looks, but this one I was more excited about, so I'm gonna say Moonspell wins this round, which I think it was the higher seeded one. Let's double check. Yep, so Moonspell moves on, and yeah, so that was our first part of our March eyeshadow madness. Let me know what you guys think. Did you think Moonspell should have won, or did you think the Norvina Volume 3 should have won? There's definitely more options like going forward in Norvina Volume 3. Like, as honestly, oh, it's so hard. It's so hard. Oh, this one did look out really pretty. I feel like part of that I like it is that it like matches my shirt, but this purple is just, I just really like purple, so yeah, we're sticking with it. Okay, so, you know, honorable mention to Norvina Volume 3. She really gave Moonspell a run for her money. And that was fun to, you know, just play with the eyeshadow more. And let's see, so next time we're gonna do Desert Dusk and Norvina Volume 1, and I'll do my two favorites on that one, which are both purple eyeshadow looks. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Which one was there? Did you like one look better than the other? Did you agree with me that this purple one should have won, or did you think the Norvina Volume 3 look should have won? And yeah, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.